What's going on, guys? JPB Duel here. Hope you guys are enjoying your Monday, and once again I would like to thank you guys very much for helping me out with my Twitch, with my YouTube. The support you guys have shown me is insane, and I just hit Twitch affiliate yesterday, so thank you guys very much for that. And if you guys want to check me out when I do go live on Twitch, link is in the video description itself, so I'll see you guys there. For today's game, I am going second, and my opponent is playing a skystriker DPE deck with a Kaiser Coliseum on his first turn with a one face down set card. Now this one face down set card could be anything, but I'm assuming that my opponent pretty much bricked this turn because he set down one card, activated Kaiser Coliseum, ended his turn. So if I had started with any other prankkids monsters aside from Fansies, I could have normaled out that monster, bumped into this card, killed it, and went into my full combo, right? But Fansies has zero attack. I cannot use Fansies to bump into this to try and kill this. So, since Kaiser Coliseum is active on the field, I can only have one monster. Since my opponent has one, I could only have one. So, I have to go into DPE and use DPE to bump into his monster, right? So, go DPE. He has set down effect builder. Okay. DPE, bump into him. This was right here a mistake. I was supposed to go into main phase 2 and then set down cross out, but sometimes I forget I'm still in battle phase. I end up activating cross out, so that was a mistake that will come punish me later in the video. You guys will see. So I activate DPE to pop his back row set of the Coliseum. He has another effect veiler in his hand. He negates that. This way, once he goes on his turn and he gets his monsters on the field, I'll be locked into having only that many monsters on my side. So right now he activates the multi-roll. So I know he's playing Skystriker, and against Skystriker, multi-roll is a field spell you almost always want to get off of the field. So I use DPE, pop his multi-roll. I activate DPE from my grave. He activates his Hornet drones, goes into a token goes into Hayate. So right here again, maybe I should have killed off the Kaiser Coliseum, but it's a Skystriker, right? My DPE will come back on the field again, so I could just pop it later after the DPE comes on the field. But against Skystriker, you almost always want to get their multi-roll off of the field, so that's why I made the play of popping the multi-roll over the Kaiser Coliseum. But again, it will punish me. So he activates Hayate, hits me in the face. First of all, hits me in the face for 1500. Activates Hayate, sends to the grave a copy of Engage, then goes into Kagari. Kagari will add the Engage back to his hand, and then he's gonna activate Engage. Let's see how many cards he has, how many spell cards. He has 2 spell cards in his grave. I don't want him searching, I don't want him getting another card in his hand, so I Ash Blossom him the Engage, be done with that. Then he goes into Shizuku, and I believe he's gonna end his turn right here. Shizuku will activate, draw him a Shark Cannon. Shark Cannon he activates to banish my DPE. Sadly, my DPE is gone now. I cannot use DPE anymore to pop his back row set of Kaiser Coliseum. My DPE activates, helps me get a special from the grave onto the field. Now, Dasher has the ability to special summon a monster you draw into. I did draw into a monster. I could have used the Dasher to draw into to special out the Dropsies, but again, he has one monster with Kaiser Coliseum active, so I would be locked into having only one monster. If I specialed out Dropsies, Dropsies cannot kill the Shizuku, because Shizuku will lower my monster's attack, right? 7. So I specialed out the Dasher, so Dasher can kill off his Shizuku. Dasher activates itself, puts itself in defense. In main phase 2, now I could go into my combo. Since he has no monsters on the field, Kaiser Coliseum is basically a useless card sitting on the field now. So I try to go into my combo. You guys will see right now what I mean by try to go into my combo. So Doodle-Doo will search me for pranks, and my Fansies will send to the grave our Panda. That's our usual standard 1-card combo, correct? Activate Doodle-Doo, target a copy of Panda plus Fansies in the grave, add it to my hand. Now, activate Pranks, get my token. At this point, I'm thinking, what could be the one card he had in his hand? He could have had a Nib in his hand, alright? I have no way to negate the Nib. So, if he had Nib, so there it is. Why not, right? Why would the opponent not have? This guy was only playing one Nibiru. and he drew into it. So activate pranks, get my recycle. So if you guys are wondering why I did not use instant fusion to go into my combo extension, again, Kaiser Coliseum, one monster on the field. I already have one monster on the field. I cannot get any more monsters on the field. Kaiser Coliseum restricts me. So I'm stuck with the nib token. He has the nib. I can't do anything about this. So I have to end my turn, activate pranks, recycle a card. I get called by. I activate call by and target his Shizuku. This way, if he draws into a card that allows him to go into Shizuku, Shizuku will be negated, right? He already put the copy of the Kagari in his graveyard, and Kagari is limited to 1, so we don't care about that. He gets a Upstart Goblin, gets into his field spell of the Area 0, excavates using the Area 0. He did not excavate any of the Skystriker cards. So my turn, draw into a card, draw into Roxy's. So at this point, I'm thinking, I want to get rid of all the cards in my hand so that I could activate Celestial from my graveyard to draw into 2 more, right? I activate the Dasher, special out the copy of Roxy's on the field. I still have my normal summon. I have not used up my normal summon, but with this, again, as long as I cannot get rid of the nib on the field, Kaiser Coliseum restricts me. Kaiser Coliseum will not allow me to go into my combo. The reason why I specialed out the Roxy's is because I want to have at least one monster on the field so that my opponent cannot just outright kill me on his next turn. If he draws into something to combo, he probably would have killed me next turn. But anyways, he didn't. So he sets down the card, activates the Area 0 again. No luck on this Skystriker hit. Nice. We are still getting pretty lucky so far. Kills off my Roxy's, ends his turn. So, right here. Okay. If you guys are wondering why I did not use Thunder Dragon Fusion to go into Butler, I don't have enough material. Literally, last turn of my pranks, I recycled 3 of the materials I need for the Butler from my grave to add them to my deck, and I instantly draw Thunder Dragon Fusion on my next turn, which is pretty unlucky on my part. The turn I recycled the materials I need for the Butler is the turn. Immediately next turn I draw Thunder Dragon Fusion. So now I have to get cards for the Butler combo into my graveyard. So I normal out my Fansies. I do not put it in defense. I use Dasher to special out Fansies. Don't put it in defense. Go into my combo. Meowmoo on the field. Activate Fansies. Fansies cannot special summon, but I use Fansies to throw into my grave a copy of Dropsies. That way I'll have 2 materials I need for the Butler combo into my grave. Now opponent's turn. Draws again. Activates Area 0. Again, no luck on his flips. So if you guys will see right here, now you'll start to notice that my opponent is stream sniping me. So guys, watch how he plays his game. So in the stream, I was talking, right? I can't use Fusion Destiny because already my DPE is already gone. So I use Instant Fusion, I go into Rocket Ride. I'm just trying to get rid of the cards in my hand. So I could use my Celestial in the grave to get 2 more cards into my hand, right? Activate Celestial, banish Dasher, draw 2 cards, draw into starter cards. Okay. Now I activate Pranks again at the end of my turn to draw into 1 and recycle cards. I still have the materials I need for the Butler in my grave. You guys see right here? The Fansies plus the Dropsies, and I drew into Lamsies. So as long as I could get the Lamsies on the field, if he has more than 1 monster, it's a guaranteed Butler for me, right? Or I could get Lamsies on the field, go into battle phase, bump my Lamsies into whatever monster he has on the field, kill off my Lamsies, and then go into Butler using Thunder Dragon Fusion. Now you guys will see the stream snipe happening. I have 3 face down cards. He does not know what card I put where. 3 face down cards. So you guys will see I activate my Max C so that in case he goes into combo, I have access to more cards. So I use my Pandemonium, go into Weather Washer. Now I have 2 more cards set on the field. He has 2 cards. This way I could get 2 cards on the field now. Kaiser Coliseum is so that I'll be able to get 2 more cards on the field. Aside, not just 1, 2 cards. So I go into my combo of Weather Washer, activate Weather Washer as Chainlink 3, get cards in the field that are immune to destruction through battle this turn. He goes into Hayate off of the Ray, attacks me in the face, sends to the grave a copy of Multi-Roar. He activates the area 0 again and flips over and engage. Okay. Sends my kaiju back to the grave, activates engage, searches for a burnout, activates the afterburners, activates the afterburners, and specifically targets my copy of Thunder Dragon Fusion. Now at this point I'm thinking maybe he's just lucky, right? Maybe he's just lucky. But I was pretty sure at this point that this dude was stream sniping me. So let's keep going with the gameplay. You guys will realize he was stream sniping me. So I activate Thunder Dragon Fusion from my grave to get a starter card from my deck into my hand. This dude had an Ash Ball, so alright, fine, negate that. We're still okay with it. So negated, I still have Dropsies on the field. I can't do anything about it. So I set down my call by, activate, end my turn, activate the pranks, recycle, draw into fancies. Okay. He draws into a card, activates area 0 again, flips over a ray. He's flipped over. This was a pretty good flip over. He gets the jamming waves. So I call by. He was targeting my call by, like he specifically targeted the card that I set down that turn, not the card I already have set down. He could have targeted this card. Like it was either or, right? Either or. This card is the Fusion Destiny is pretty much useless on the field right now because I have no way to access DPE. He is not targeting this card at all. He's only targeting the cards that are useful to me. So first the Thunder Dragon pop. Now he targeted call by. He will not touch this card till the end of the game. You guys will see. So he targeted the call by with the jamming wave. So I called by his ray. Don't want the ray coming on the field once I destroy his cards. So, alright, Dropsy's gone, call by gone. Attack to Tayate, activate, sends another copy of Ray to the graveyard. Then goes into Shizuku and his turn. Shizuku will draw him a card which will be the Eagle. Now, he has 2 set down cards. I don't know what they are. Can't do anything about it. So, I drew into a copy of Kaiju. So, what I was thinking right here was I'll Kaiju him. I had 2 Kaijus in hand, right? I'll Kaiju him, get a Kaiju on my side, kill off both Kaijus, then in main phase 2, use my fancies, go into my combo. Because he will have no monsters on the field. So I do just that. Then main phase 2, normal off fancies, and what do you know? He has Widow's Anchor, so no combo. Then I end my turn, activate pranks, recycle 3 cards, draw into a Raigeki. Okay, pretty nice draw. Next turn I could wipe out his field. He draws again, draws into Harpy's Feather Duster, wipes out my back row. Alright, sets down another card, activates the area 0, again, no luck flipping over, no going into Skystriker cards. Pretty fine with me. I draw into Polymerization, which is a pretty bad draw. Like I needed some other card, I was hoping I would draw into my own Harpy's Feather Duster, but sadly I did not draw into it. So, you play with what you get again. I go into my 1-card combo. Go into Meow Moo, Lamsees, Doodle Doo. Doodle Doo will search me for, I believe, my Pandemonium. And then the Lamsees will burn him for 5. Special out Dropsies. Activate Doodle Doo. Try to get my... I have to get my pranks plus plays. I need my pranks on the field to recycle cards. So activate plays and get myself a copy of Roxy's. Activate pranks, get a token. Excuse me, not a token. I had Polly in my hand, so this should have been a totally awesome combo. Should have been totally awesome. He activates the Dimensional Barrier. So declare 1 monster type, Ritual Fusion, Synchro, Xyz, or Pend. For the rest of the turn, neither player can special monsters of that type. So he sees the Polly, he activates that. What a top card to have on the field. Negates me, completely negates me. Okay, fine. So no more going into totally awesome combo. I go into my normal 1-card combo of our Bow Bark on the field with Butler during my opponent's turn. So I get Bow Bark, activate Dropsy, special out my Fansies, set down Panda, hit him in the face for 2k, end my turn. Like this dude was... I was talking in my stream, right? I was live streaming when this game happened. I was talking in my stream what I'll do next turn because I like to think out loud. I like to plan ahead, not just play in that turn itself. And this guy was literally countering every play that I was saying I was gonna make. Every single play, he did not miss a single beat in that. Anyways, on my opponent's turn, he activates the Area Zero, targets the set down card. I Ash Blossom it. I don't want him having, maybe access to another ray or something. He draws into a card with Upstart Goblin and ends hit and scoops right here. So I played through a guy stream freaking sniping me, bro. It's an insane game, insane game. Anyways, that's gonna be the end of the game, guys. If you guys do like this kind of videos, please let me know in the comment section. I really do appreciate you guys supporting me on Twitch. With that being said, this is JPP Duel signing out for today. See you guys in the next video. Peace!